All right. It's 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. It's time to roll. It's time to roll. Are we ready? Are we ready? Who is there with us? Who is joining us tonight? On tonight's edition of another this English, another edition of the Success Academy, RAGP Success Academy. Who is joining us? Please joining us. Okay, tell us where you're viewing from and share your favorite emoji. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's wonderful having you with us tonight. This 1 hour is going to be a boom. It's going to be a fantastic one. Okay. Tonight, we're going to be talking about common thing which we face in this industry. We're going to be talking about dealing with rejection. Rejection from different angles, rejection from external forces, rejection from internal forces, rejection from family, rejection from friends, rejection from everyone, everywhere. It's really, really, really amazing. Okay, but before then, let me just play some song. Oh yeah, I feel like dancing. I feel like boogieing right now. When you go recharge and get paid, oh, the next time to be so choose. I don't even know the words. All right, I'm having fun. I'm having fun, and I'm sure you are having fun where you are. Even the electricity bills. The business name na RAGP, recharge and get paid. RAGP, now I owe you well, yo. All right, that was just an intro. Okay, recharge and get paid is our oil well. Now, for the benefit of those who don't understand what recharge and get paid is all about, I'm just going to do an introduction, then we move on to what we have for today. Okay, yes, I can see you're dancing with me. It's good to have you. Now, REGP is an acronym which stands for recharge and get paid. What that simply means is this: anytime you buy your airtime, you get paid for it. Anytime you buy your data, you get paid for it. Anytime you pay for GoTV, DSTV, or StarTimes, you get paid for it. Anytime you pay for electricity bill, you also get paid for it. Do you know another sweetest part of it? When other Nigerians recharge the same or buy the same VTU products through you, you also get paid for it. Now, when I say through you, I don't mean you selling airtime. We don't sell airtime. We share the opportunity. You share the opportunity with your friends, and as your friends get on board, as your friends decide to change how they have been doing this habitual spending, as they change the platform which they use to RAGP platform, they get paid. You who introduce them to the platform also get paid for it. It's simple. Instead of spending money paying CNN, BBC, all the media houses, the national dailies, instead of paying them to advertise this business, what do? Recharge and get paid says, we can as well give you that money. That money can also add value to your life. That money can transform your life. It might be coming in trickles, but guess what? Putting together turns into thousands, from thousands into hundreds of thousands, from hundreds of thousands into millions. All right. So that's what the business is all about. It's very easy. And the question is, the last airtime which you purchased, did anybody force you to buy it? I believe the answer is no. And definitely, the next airtime you're going to buy, nobody will force you to buy it. You still buy this thing out of your own will, out of your own desire. Just imagine, just imagine, you are being paid, or you have been, just imagine you are being paid for all the airtimes you've been buying from the time you purchased your SIM card. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It might be coming in kobos, but put it together runs into hundreds of thousands. Now, I need you to value what I want to share with you right now. If, for example, you earn 1 naira per second, 1 naira per second in 60 seconds multiplied by 60, that means 60 naira per minute. If you multiply it further by another 60 minutes, that is 3,600 naira per hour. That's the principle of earning 1 naira per second. Now, if you multiply this further by 24, that gives you 86,400 naira. By the way, what you are earning is just 1 naira per second. If you multiply this further by 30 days, that gives you approximately 2 point, 2 point something, 2.5 million, by multiplied by 24 gives you 86,000, multiplied by 30 gives you 2,592,000. You can do the calculation on your own. Do you know that in recharge and get paid, some people earn as much as 3 naira, 4 naira per second? It's amazing, isn't it? All right, so that's for the foundation. Now, let's get to the business of the day. How to deal with rejection in network marketing. Now, I've come across a lot of people who are so they want to make money from network marketing. They want to grow in the business. They want to grow in the industry. But their major fear is rejection. Their major fear is rejection. So how do you deal with this? How? I've come across some people who say, okay, I'm ready to make money, but I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to be rejected. I want to make money from. I love what you're doing. So what you're telling me, is it about that business that they will start talking to people? No. I don't have time for that. So I've come across different, no matter what people are saying to you. And sometimes they'll tell you, oh, is it not that all these pyramid schemes where someone is on top and others who are beneath are making all the money? No. I'm not interested in that business. I've seen all that. So what do you do? How do you handle these rejections? How do you grow from there? Well, if you're tired of getting no, the time has come for you to start getting yeses. Are you tired? Are you tired of hearing, okay, I'm on my way to the bank. You'll get the alert shortly. And up to today, you're still waiting for alert to show. It never show. Sometimes you get something that I did a transfer, but maybe the money reversed, and I don't know what to do again. Sometimes you get things like someone will say to me, okay, I've exceeded my transfer limit for the day. I'll do it tomorrow. Are you tired of getting all these no's from people? Or sometimes they'll say, I have to think about it. Just give me some time. Let me think about this business. It's part of the things which you need to embrace for you to grow in this business. Over the weekend on Saturday, I talked about dealing with fear in network marketing. The fear is different from the rejections, even though the rejection is an integral part of the fear. Excuse me. Fear is on the broader side. It is more like their great, great, great grandparents, while rejection is an integral part. It's just part of it. Is a subset. Let me use that word. Is a subset to the whole sum. So are you tired of hearing all these words? Tonight, we'll dissect it. I will take you through this process so we can be able to deal with these things and we'll have a wonderful time. I believe we'll maximize this 1 hour. It's going to be a great time. So follow me as we enjoy this journey of dealing with rejection in network marketing. Sometimes you encounter things like, I don't have time. How do you handle all this? I don't have time. No. It's time consuming. No, Charles, you have all the time. And people see you like you are just being jobless. They are the ones that are busy, but you are jobless. That's why they don't have time. That's why I tell people, you only create time for what you love. You only create time for what you love. In other words, if something is important to you, you create time for it. Now, you are in this class today because you want to know more. Your RAS, reticular activating system, is called RAS. Your reticular activating system is ready to receive. Your antenna is attuned to this frequency. You want to receive, you want to know something you haven't known. That's why you created the time. Is that not so? Yes or yes? If you agree with that, put it up in the comment section. So you create time for what is important to you. And they say to you, no, I don't have the time to do this. I don't have the time to drive businesses like this. Well, you don't have to worry yourself, because a few things we'll be sharing today will help you understand how to deal with all this. Now, the step-by-step guide, which I'll take you through, will help you turn every no into yes. By the way, the word no, N-O, stands for what? Next opportunity. No stands for next opportunity. It's a thing of the mind. It's a thing of the mind. When someone says no to you, I need you to understand that they are not rejecting you as an individual. They are only saying, I am not interested. I am not ready. I don't have money. I don't have the time. I don't understand the business model. What is in it for me? These are the things you get on. These are the things that are underlay that are under that word no. I'll get back to you. I'll talk to you later. Okay, let's discuss this much later. I don't have time right now. It's all about mindset. So how do you turn every no into yes? There are a few steps to it. So the first thing I need to let you know is that this training is detailed to change your life. So I need you to stay glued. Don't be distracted. Don't allow anything move you out of focus. Remain focused. Have a laser beam focus to grasp and digest all I have to share with you tonight. All right, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is personal development. People often overlook personal development when it comes to network marketing. You cannot give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. An empty bag cannot stand upright. If you want more, you need to become more. You need to be more. You need to feed your mind. You need to develop your medulla oblongata. You need to develop your mental capacity. What do you know about network marketing? What do you know about prospecting? I will say this again, and every time I have the opportunity to talk about personal development, I will always say this. There is a particular university that does not embark on strike. This university does not hike their school fees. This university, you will not experience lecturer victimization. In this university, there is nothing like, oh, the school, what's it called? The Senate, they shut down the school, the campus. There is no strike. This university is known as the University of YouTube. YouTube. Maximize YouTube. Take advantage of YouTube. Make most of YouTube. Use YouTube to your advantage. Go to YouTube. Search how to prospect. Search how to handle rejections. Search what are the new ways of prospecting. First of all, what is network marketing? You need to understand that. Network marketing simply means, in my own paraphrased definition, it simply means people with common goals, like mind, in the same community, moving products from point A to point B, thereby achieving their end result, which is adding value to their life and to their pocket. That's my own simple definition of what? Network marketing. So go and get your own. See, whatever you study, try to personalize it. Try to make it your own. Own it. Own it. There is no 24-hour that passes without Charles Eze learning something new. I must learn something new. I must learn something new. Something funny happened this evening. The slide I was meant to use for this presentation suddenly crashed. It just crashed. I tried to open it. No. Boom. Tried everything possible. It wasn't working. I get to work immediately. I started developing another slide. All the slides you're seeing right now, I had to develop it. Now, because I've been able to feed my mind, I've been able to think through these things, I have been able to handle rejections practically, theoretically, and what other tically again? Whatever tically you need to add to it. So it was easy. It was just coming out from the inside, because from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. It was easy for me to dish out what I'm sharing with you today. So you must not play with personal development. You must develop your mental capacity. You must train yourself on daily basis. Make it a lifetime journey. Personal development is a lifetime journey. It's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. It's not a walk in the park. It's a lifetime journey. You must be ready to develop yourself. Keep investing in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you'll be able to handle the rejections, the objections, and the no's that are coming your way. Now, the next thing is stop responding to their objections. Start eliminating their objections. What is objection? That's the first thing. You must learn to start doing what? To start doing what? Stop responding to their objections. The more you respond to their objections, you keep losing. That's the truth. You keep losing. It means you will be dancing to their tones. So, what is the difference between eliminating the objections and responding to objections? Well, I put it this way, that objection is simply causes and effect. When a prospect says to you, I have to think about it, there is a cause for it. When they say, I can't afford it, there is a cause. The I can't afford it is the effect which you are seeing. It's the effect. Am I making sense? Are you understanding what I'm sharing with you tonight? If you're understanding what I'm sharing with you, kindly say, yes, I understand what you're saying. Okay? So you must understand there is, see, the law of, the third law of Newton says that for every action, there is, for every reaction, there is, for every action, see, I don't forget my science. For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. For every action, there's equal and opposite reaction. So when they say to you, I can't afford it, it's they are reacting to what you are presenting to them. There is a cause for it. If a tree, if a tree suddenly have its leaves turned brown, how do you solve it? How do you fix it? You don't fix it by painting the leaves green. You don't fix it by trying to get some medications and you sprinkle on top of the leaves. Okay, let me leave that. Let me show you something else. For example, you have a document, all right? Now, this document, I typed this document and there is a typographical error in it. Now, for me to fix that error, what do I do? Should I just erase it from here and print out another one? Of course, you know it won't work. For me to fix the error I get whenever I print out this document, I need to go to the root. Where is the root? I need to go to the system where I typed the document. When I get back to the document and I edit the error and print out, I will get exactly what I want. So you need to know that rejection, when they reject you, is an effect to a cause. There is a cause, there is a reason why they rejected you. It's just like money. Money, the money you have in your hand, the cash rather, the cash you have in your hand is an effect. The cash you have is an effect, is not the cause. The cause that brought the money are the values which you provided. When you provide a value, when you solve a problem, the problem is the cause, the root cause. When you deal with something from the roots, it gives you effect. The effect is the money which you have made for providing a service, for offering a value, for solving someone's problem. So if you want to make more money, you must learn to solve many more problems. So when a prospect says to you, oh, I'm not ready, I'm not interested, I don't have time, I'll think about it, I already tried it once, it didn't work. You need to know that they are only speaking based on effect. Is this multi-level marketing, that pyramid scheme something? No, I don't have time for it. So how do you eliminate these causes? How? It's simple. People don't act for one primary reason. They are uncertain of an outcome. When people are uncertain, when they are not sure, when they are not fully it has not dawned on them, or they are not sure of what they will get out of it, they will give you those rejections. So to get people to act, you have to remove the uncertainty. Now, the question is, how do you remove uncertainty? How do you remove uncertainty from people's life? Oftentimes you hear word like, uh, okay, there is a word called uh, WWIFM. What's in it for me? WITFM. What's in it for me? Now, when you are talking to your prospect about your business, you are trying to tell your prospect, okay, Recharge and Get Paid is a business that will do this, that will do that, that will solve this problem, that will cure this, that will cure that. The only thing that is going on in the head of your prospect is, how will this solve my problem? How will it solve my problem? How will it put money back into my pockets? How? How will it put money back? See, all the languages you are showing slides, you are doing this, you are presenting, you are doing gymnastic. Two things are going on in your prospect's head. Number one, how will this put money back into my pocket? What is in it for me? Number two, this guy is a guru, I can't do what he's doing. So automatically they eliminate themselves. No, I can't talk the way this guy is talking. No, I don't have time for it. No, I'm too busy for this. Two things are going on in their head. What's in it for me? And I can't do this. So for you to succeed in network marketing and be able to deal with rejections, you must stop complicating your opportunity presentation. You must what? Stop complicating things. You can put it down in the comment section. I must stop complicating my presentation. Stop complicating. Stop trying to convince your prospect. Only amateurs convince. Professionals sort. Sort, don't convince. How do you sort? You sort by laying the card on the table. And when you lay the card on the table, your prospect will see what you are talking about. Stop complicating things. Severally, we have called people to come and present Recharge and Get Paid. And we ask them, what is Recharge and Get Paid? The first thing that comes from their mouth is, Recharge and Get Paid started 2015. Recharge and Get Paid is 7 years old. Excuse me? That is not the presentation. Okay, Recharge and Get Paid. When you bring people, no. Recharge and Get Paid is when you buy, is a business that when you sell airtime, you make money. When you are complicating things. That's why your prospect isn't listening to you. That's why you are getting rejections. That's why you are getting several no's. That's why you are getting what? Rejections. Now, just an interlude. I noticed that your names are not showing on the chat box. You are not seeing your name. So what I want you to do is the StreamYard is asking to access your profile. Kindly accept that StreamYard should access your profile. Then your name will show. Sorry, I didn't inform you this earlier. It happens whenever we project to groups like this. Sorry about that. Okay. So stop complicating things. Tell yourself, say it to yourself several times. I must stop complicating things. Now, let me tell you one of the things my mentor made me do several years back. I got a book. He said, Charles, write it and fill up the book. I must stop complicating things. I must stop complicating things. There is what is called KISS. KISS. KISS means keep it simple and what? Keep it straight and what? Simple. Keep it straight and simple. What is Recharge and Get Paid? Recharge and Get Paid is a platform that rewards you every time you buy airtime, every time you buy data, every time you pay for your GoTV, DSTV, StarTimes, or electricity bill, you get paid for it. Now, the question I want to ask you is, sir, the last airtime you purchased, did you get paid for it? And the person will be like, no, I didn't get paid. I said, but I got paid. And I know the next airtime you're going to buy, nobody will force you to buy it. He will say, definitely. He said, but do you know what? The next airtime I'll buy, I'll also get paid for it. So, do you want to know how this works? Yeah, okay, tell me more. Now, you have aroused his curiosity. People don't want to hear the word network marketing. As you mention net before you put the work, they are on their way, running right in their mind. They are 100 meters away from you, rather 100 kilometers, if not miles away from you, right in their mind. So you must stop complicating, you must learn to stop complicating things. It's very, very, very important. And I know that aspect, I had to stress that very well because I really want it to sink. So people don't act for one primary reason. They are uncertain of what they will get from the opportunity which you are presenting to them. They are uncertain. To get people to act, you must have to remove uncertainty. So the question is, how do you remove uncertainty? Now, dealing with the causes, that is removing the uncertainties. How do you remove these uncertainties? For example, you start with, hello, John. If you know absolutely for certain that my telecom virtual top-up business model could help you make between 10,000 naira to 50,000 naira daily, would you get involved? Wouldn't you? And he would be like, yeah, I think. Okay. Is it not one of those Ponzi schemes? I'm not interested. The last time I put money in MMM, and I put money in Cash Me Back. The other one, they came to my office, they did presentation, and I'm not interested in all that. And you just laugh. Then another thing you must learn is your composure. Anyway, and another day we're going to be talking about the basic building blocks in network marketing. Okay, so I'll be dealing more on that on another training, but I'll just touch it a bit. I'll just touch it a bit. Now, your posture, your body language speaks a lot. Your body language speaks a lot. We often say that you don't sell a dream and you're looking like a nightmare. You don't sell a dream looking like what? A nightmare. If I'm telling you that this business can make you make a lot of money, then I should not look tattered. I should be bold. That's why I started with personal development, because personal development has to do with your entire outlook. It has to do with personal branding. How do you brand yourself? There was a time we asked you, some of you, to record 1 minute video. The essence of the 1 minute video is to help you deal with rejection. One of the rejections people have is speaking, fear of talking to people. They have this camera shyness. These are some of the rejections you need to deal with. It's very, very important. So your body language speaks a lot. Now, when you talk to your prospect and your prospect is still telling you have laid this first aspect on the table, and your prospect is still saying, I'm not sure if I can do it. It's okay. Based on what I showed you about this amazing telecom business, what do you like best? What do you like best? Please stop asking your prospect, do you like the business opportunity? Stop asking your prospects, so what do you think about the business? That's whack. You are giving, you are feeling the cost. You are not dealing with the cost. You are feeling the cost, and you must get the effect. The effect you will get is that it's nice, but I don't have time. Mm, okay, I'll talk about it. Let's talk about it later. I don't have money right now. So stop asking, what do you think? Ask the person a direct question. What do you like best? What interests you most about this business? And the person says, okay, I love the aspect that I get paid whenever I buy the airtime. Now let me stress a little bit on this aspect. In order not to complicate the business opportunity, you need to make it as simple as ABC. How does that work? When you meet a prospect and say, do you know that I got paid when I purchased airtime? And the person is like, oh, how do you mean? As long as you are a registered member of Recharge and Get Paid, automatically you have your first testimony. As you registered, the first thing you should do is to buy airtime for yourself. The first thing you should do is to what? Is to buy airtime for yourself. Now, when you buy that airtime, what you get paid for it. You open your back office and show your prospect, oh, look at, for this airtime I purchased, I was paid XYZ amount. Your transaction history is your first success story. Because I've heard a lot of people say, I don't have story, I don't have testimony. Excuse me, you have testimony. You purchased airtime and you got paid for it. You purchased data and you got paid for it. That is testimony. And you tell the person. So that's why I said that personal development is very important. You now tell the person, do you know that I just joined this business? Look, I purchased 100 naira airtime. Look, I was paid 2 naira for this. I was paid 10 naira for this. And the person is like, is it 10 naira, 2 naira? I would take the bother my head and bros, I beg, shift first. I'm talking about millions here. You see, bros, relax, relax, relax. Let me explain something to you. Do you know that the financial institutions, the banks, are making millions? As a matter of fact, billions every month from 50-50 kobo. What do? You turn on your calculator. You turn on your calculator and punch numbers. Please, if you don't know your numbers, learn the numbers. Excuse me. Learn the numbers. 1 naira per second. Everybody that is in Recharge and Get Paid should know the concept. The vision of the company is to make you earn at least 1 naira per second. Make the person know there is power in 1 naira per second. Okay, let's say 1 naira is even too much. 50 kobo, 0.50. You earn 50 kobo per second multiplied by 60 seconds. That is 30 naira per minute multiplied by 60 minutes. That is 1,800 naira per hour multiplied by 24 hours. That is 43,200 naira a day multiplied by 30 days. That's 1,296,000 naira. How much is that? 50 kobo. 50 kobo. So you don't have to complicate it. Your transaction history is your number one testimony, is your number one success story. The number two success story is your upline success story, your grand upline success story, other top earners success story. But your number one success story is the transaction history you have in your back office. Meaning you should stop. As a matter of fact, it's a crime, it's an aberration that you are a registered member of Recharge and Get Paid and you still buy airtime outside. You don't like money. Yeah, I like money. I don't love money, but I like money. Because money is needed to transform lives. So buy airtime, use your recharge and get paid back office as your transaction history. Use recharge and get paid back office to buy your airtime. Your transaction history is your number one success story. So one of the ways to deal with this rejection is to show them success stories. Show them your success story. Show them your transaction history. Who doesn't like discount? I met a very wealthy man, and I was talking to this man about recharge and get paid. Now, another thing is that you also need to assess your clients in your mind. Let your mind run very fast. Assess your client. What is the financial capacity of this person? There are some people that they don't need that money for themselves. They have moved beyond making money for themselves to making money for people, or rather to helping people succeed. So when you meet wealthy people, you don't portray the business that you buy airtime, you get paid. No, you spoil your market. What you should focus on is that, sir, everybody have dependents around them, and this is number one place for you to transform the lives of your dependents. It's just for you to get them registered here. I will take them through the training to learn how this business works, how they can use this platform, this awesome recharge and get paid platform to transform their life. As a matter of fact, the telecom industry is a $1 trillion industry. Sir, of course, you know that since this pandemic started, the only thing that rocks, that keeps making money around the world is the telecom sector. You see, because everybody buys airtime. Even while we were on lockdown, the telecom sector was not locked down. Everybody was buying airtime. Everybody, a lot of people were buying data, cable TV. So we can also teach them how to start making money when they buy this airtime and data. And you'll be like, okay, that's true, that's true, that's true. Okay, so how does the business model work? Now, you have captured him. All right? So I hope you're getting value tonight. I hope you're getting value. If you're getting value, kindly put it in the comment section. Then you now say on the scale of 1 to 10, John, from what I shared so far, 1 shows that you want to keep buying airtime and don't get paid for it, while 10 means you are ready to get started immediately so that you can enjoy this awesome VTU business, so that you can enjoy this awesome telecom business, this business that has been curing broccolisis. So where do you find yourself from scale of 1 to 10? Where do you find yourself? See, you don't hold that person for corner. How many of you remember this song? Today, now today, you no go escape. I go put you for corner. I am ready for you. You don't put that person for corner. Definitely, nobody would want to accept losing. They will tell you, yeah, I'm of course, I'm on 10. I'm on 10. I'm on 10. No, so you mean you are on scale 1? No, I'm on 10. Of course, why should I keep buying airtime and I don't get paid for it? It's fantastic. So if you get your, that means let's get your account activated. Now, how much would you want to make daily? You also need to help the person. See, this business transcends you. It goes beyond you. It's about the people. If you understand the concept of people, you don't have issues with rejection. It's about the people. You need to disconnect yourself from it. What I want to make, how much I want to make today. Disconnect yourself at that moment. Focus on your prospect. The goal is to help your prospect get started. It's not about the profit you will make. It's not about the PVs you will earn. Definitely, once you can help your prospects succeed, the PVs will roll in. Zig Ziglar rightly said that if you really want to succeed, you need to help a whole lot of people succeed. If you want to make a lot of money, you need to help many more people make much money. So if I can help you get started and I can help you understand there is value in what I'm sharing with you, there is value in this business, and you get started, sure, the PV will come stressed effortlessly. I believe it so. So you're getting it's all about mind shift, what we call paradigm shift. It's all about a thing of the mind. First, disconnect what you want to make. Focus on helping your prospect get started. So, how much would you want to make on a daily basis? Now, when you ask this question, you also need to support the person because sometimes the person might be lost in limbo. The person will just be thinking, okay, give the person clues. Like you want to make like I said, that this business can help you make between 10,000 to 50,000 naira daily. So you want to make 10,000 or 20,000, 30 or 50,000. How much do you think? How much do you think you want to make? It's okay. Um, my brother, you know, go bad. Say they make 50,000 naira. At least I want to be like you guys. You know, both of you laugh. You say, realistically, how many hours do you want to commit weekly to ensure you make such amount? And you also give the person clues. Okay, like you can spend like 1 hour, you can spend like 2 hours. These are the things that will help you deal with rejection. It helps you deal with complicating matters. It helps you start on keys. Keep it simple and straight, on a straight line. Now, considering the testimonies I have shared so far, P Global, Reigns, John Oti, the Catalyst, Passive Income, Dr. Ambassador Pedisha, Ebony Gold, Happy Life, Salife and My Life. All these people, they earn a lot of money. They have made millions within a short period of time. You can imagine someone making over 150 million naira in 3 years just by pressing phone, just by showing other people how they can maximize this opportunity. So how much do you think? How much do you think? Considering the testimonies I have shared so far, how many months do you think it will take you to earn this amount of money? That is when you will know the go-getter in the person. That is when you will know the person's desire to get out of lockdown, financial lockdown. And you must also let the person know that the bottom is crowded. We need to go to the top. The top is empty. There is so much space on top. The top is not crowded. Let's go to the top. But it all depends on how you help the person get started. So you can see that dealing with rejection in network marketing is all about you. It's about your mind. And the main reason why we keep encountering this rejection is because we complicate matters. We complicate the business opportunity. We complicate the product and the services which the company offers. Warren Buffett said, if a 6-year-old can understand your business opportunity, then everybody can understand your business opportunity. Me, I used my son to try them out, and it worked. My son understands recharge and get paid. So I'm giving you that assignment tonight. Go and look for a 6-year-old and explain recharge and get paid to that person. If you can explain recharge and get paid to a 6-year-old, and the 6-year-old understands it very well, you are good to go. It's as easy as that. Thank God I didn't forget that, because I noted it down on my paper that I was going to advise you to look for a 6-year-old and share your business opportunity with. Then you say, if I show you a company that properly fits into the XYZ amount you want to make based on the XYZ hours you want to commit weekly, would you take it? Now, this question is based on the fact that you have not told the person about the company, the name of the company. Now, what I do when I meet prospects, I'm not always in a hurry to mention the name recharge and get paid. There is what is called sweet suspense, SS, not sickle cell. SS, sweet suspense. You must learn to put your prospect on sweet suspense. You must learn to put your suspense on English. You must learn to put your prospect on sweet suspense. It's very important. Remember, the 1 minute, that's the concept behind the 1 minute video which we asked you to do. We said, don't mention the name of the company, but present the opportunity in such a way that it will be catchy. Most of you are using the videos I present. The 1 minute video for your prospecting. I went somewhere and the guy said, I know you, I know you, I know you. And I was like, when you know me, when you know. It was so funny that day. He said, I know you, I know you, I know you. I've seen this face, I've seen this face. I started laughing. I said, Richard, and get paid. He said, hey. He just opened his phone, showed me the video. The guy is not an Igbo guy, but he has my Igbo video on his phone. The video I did presentation about Richard and get paid in Igbo. He had it in his phone. So you must give your prospects sweet suspense. It's very important, okay? And sometimes after you have said all this, they will still tell you, I can't afford it. I don't have money. And you are like, even 5,000 naira. You don't have to react that way. You don't. You don't have the right to react that way. Yes, the person doesn't have the money, okay? It's possible the person doesn't have the money. And it's also possible the person have the money, but the person the person is yet to find value based on what you have shared. So what I can't afford it means is, it means that you have not established value. They don't believe they need it, or you've not made it important to them. It's either you have not established value, or they don't believe they need it. Why should I use recharge and get paid platform to buy airtime when I can just buy it from my bank? No, I'm not interested. Or you have not made them see the importance of accumulating those cashbacks. Make them understand that, are you aware that even the wealthy people accumulate cashbacks? So when something is important to people, they will find the money, or they will easily part with their money. How do you make this thing important to them? Simple. By using keys. Keep it simple and straight. Oga, shebi you know say when you use, shebi you know say you dey use airtime all the time, abi? And he will be like, yes. Oga, you know say e get platform wey be say anytime wey you buy airtime, they go pay you. The money wey they pay you fit small o, but that money, if you dey put am together, as time dey reach like this, the thing don increase. Let me speak like my fellow like Jennifer. It will start bigging and bigging and bigging and bigging. You know, as the money they begin. One day that money say we don't big. You say if you go fit use am buy another airtime. Okay, this thing good though, it dey pay me. Just keep it simple. Give them value. Help them to see value in what they are buying. Make it important to them. The best way to make something important to them is to make it about them and not about you. I have talked about this before. I said it's not about you. It's not about the PV you will make. Yes, you have your PV target. Yes, you have your financial target for the day, for the week. But at that point in time, when you are speaking to your prospect, you need to step out of your own desires, your own target, and let the target become what your prospect will benefit. My dear friends, dealing with rejection is very easy. These are just the simple steps. These are just the simple steps of dealing with rejection. These are just the simple steps. Then sometimes there's another thing which you will get from your prospects, and it can be very funny. Sometimes they'll tell you, they'll say something like, I'm not just sure it will work for me. How many of you have had this before? I'm not sure it will work for me. If you've had it before, kindly drop it in the comment section. I've had it several times. I'm not sure it will work for me. So what you need to do is to learn. Whenever you get comments like that, or I'm not sure it will work for me. No, this thing is for early birds. There are some persons that that this kind of thing work for. Charles, you have all the time. Those of you that are IT inclined, this thing has to do with someone who knows how to use the computer. This thing has to do with someone who knows how to use the phone. This thing has to do with they will give you all manner of excuses. My dear friends, what you need to do at that time is to take off the gloves. How do you take off the gloves? It still boils down to what? Keeping it simple. You say, I understand. See, I understand you might not have the money right now. I understand you might not be ready at this moment for it. But trust me, this is an opportunity you wouldn't want to miss. This is an opportunity that has made a whole lot of people wealthy by accumulating monies bit by bit. Okay? So you must learn to take off that gloves. How do you take off the gloves? You take off the gloves by putting the person in KIV. KIV stands for keep in view. Haven't dealt with the cause, and the person is still insisting, I'm not ready, I don't have money. It's possible, genuinely, the person is not ready. The person might not be financially ready. The person might not be mentally ready. The person might not be emotionally ready. So what will you say? What will you do? You'll tell the person, okay, now let me give you some time to think about it. Let me give you some time. We'll talk about it on another day. You fix another appointment. And if the person doesn't want to fix an appointment with them, don't be pushy. That means you are taking off your gloves. You are taking off your fighting gloves. At the point when you are trying to deal with the cause that generated that effect, you had your gloves on. You are punching here and the person is defending. You are punching there and the person is defending. My dear, hang your boots. Just take off the gloves. Don't be pushy. Just relax. Keep in view. Get a book. Get a book. Open a page. Write the person's name and phone number, and also have a column where the next time you call the person, in a week's time, in 2 weeks' time. I've had some persons I shared this opportunity with 7 months ago, and suddenly they just registered. Some registered last week, some 1 year ago when I started Recharge and Get Paid. It happens. At that time, the person might not be emotionally ready. Or it could be that I didn't share the information properly with the person. All right. So the next thing we're going to be talking about on another day will have to be the basic building blocks in network marketing, how to flow. We have a lot to share with you on this academy. On this academy, we have a lot to share with you. So I'm going to pause here. Let me take 1 or 2 questions so that we can wrap it up for the night. It's approximately 1 hour. I believe I have done justice to the 1 hour. Yeah, someone said I have a lot of KIVs. You have a lot of KIVs. Keep in view. What you should do is to draw up a template on how you follow up with your KIV. How do you draw up these templates? You write the person's name, the first column. The second column, you write the person's phone number. The next column, you write phone calls, text message, visits, follow-ups. Now, phone calls. How many times have you called the person? You state it there. Text messages. Did you send messages? Remarks. Sorry, I forgot to put remarks. Remarks has to do with the comment. Call me back on so day. Call me on XYZ day. Call me. Let's talk about this next month. You put it there. The reason why your KIVs has not turned into partners is because you have not been able to follow up. So follow up is another thing we're going to talk about on another day. It's not for tonight, okay? Because what I'm sharing with you right now has to do with follow up, strategies on how to follow up with your prospects. But you need to consciously follow up on your KIVs, okay? Then even if you are doing WhatsApp broadcasts, once in a while, start chatting them. Don't do the broadcast again on your WhatsApp. Start chatting them one by one. There is possibility the person might have changed phone and the person doesn't have your number again. So even if you send messages till tomorrow, the person no go receive them. And sometimes you give them a call. Okay, these are strategies on follow up. It has nothing to do with dealing with rejection. Well, it's tied to dealing with rejection in network marketing. All right. So, any other question? Yeah, any question? I've had it before. Okay, yeah, I had it before. It's not that business. You recharge and pay something. I don't hear it before. And whenever I hear that, I say, "Oh, really? And you didn't register? Wow." When they first, I will ask the person, "When did you hear about it?" I think 2017. Really? And you didn't register? And I'll say to the person, "Do you know my highest regret in this business? That I did not register when I heard about it." My brother, you don't have to delay your earnings anymore. Please come on board. Let's stop any form of analysis because analysis causes paralysis. Too many analysis causes paralysis. Too many cooks spoils the brood. Let's just stop analyzing. Get on board. Get on board. I will support you. We'll work this together. And I will show you how I will hold you by the hands so that you can succeed in this business. 2017. Make sure you stress it a bit. 2017. Wow, man. Okay, just imagine every month you are making 50 kobo. Punch calculate. See, if you want to be wealthy, you must know your numbers. Go and learn your numbers. Punch calculator. Make him see how much he is losing or how much he has lost from 2019, 2017 to date. And it's all about a thing of a mind. Okay. What do one Okay, question here says, what do one do when you are blocked on WhatsApp? If someone block you on WhatsApp, you can't unblock it. You can't unblock it. So you can give the person a call. If the person doesn't want to pick your call, you send the person text message. The person doesn't want to respond to you. Leave the person. Keep it in view. Once in a while, send messages to the person, not about recharge and get paid. Motivational messages, prayers. Today will yield fruit for you. Today will be a blessed day for you. God, your path shall drop fatness. If you don't sabi pray, go learn prayer. Go learn. Pray for them. Okay? And let it come from the bottom of your heart. Pray for them genuinely. Sometimes I spend time praying for my prospects. Lord, favor my prospects. Lord, put money in the hands of my prospects. Father, grant me favor before my prospects. Lord, keep them, preserve them, let their business flourish. Let their mind, their spirit, and their soul and their body be in consonant. Let them have peace of mind. Pray for them. Okay? Someone says, my downlines keep dropping their prospects for me to keep presenting, but whenever I talk with my downlines to fire them up and guide them on how to grow their team, they don't respond. How do I go about it? Well, I think you sowed the seed of laziness in them. Yeah, when they started. Now, that you didn't do it consciously. It happens to people a lot. They will tell you, okay, no, just send the people to me. I'll call them. That's third party call. In as much as we are doing the third party call, please teach them the concept of the business. Teach them recharge and get paid. Let them know it for themselves. If they know it for themselves, they will be able to handle it. They'll be able to do the prospecting. It's not as if I don't do follow up for my team members. There are sometimes they'll send to me some numbers. Say, please, can you call this person for me? When I call the person, now I know that the major issue in the heart of that prospect is fear. Now, for me to fear, now for me to deal with that fear, I'll first of all validate my presence. How do I validate my presence? I give the person all my social media handle. First of all, go and check me out. Know the kind of person you are dealing with. If you find anything funny, please don't do this business. That's the only thing I can tell you. So you must learn to validate, you must learn to deal with the fear. It's still part of going to the course, dealing with the cause. What was the cause? Fear. You help the person deal with that fear. So I do that. I still call people for my team members, but most of the time, I teach them to do it themselves. I teach them to do it themselves. So you must start teaching them. And also, if you have your team members, you keep teaching them and they are not responding, please go and recruit. Go outside and recruit more persons. Okay? Go outside and recruit more persons. There is a book. See, I've been, for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been recommending that book because of I read it again recently and it fired up my mind again. It's a wonderful book, 45-second presentation that will change your life. Please go and look for that book in a bookshop and buy. And if I will give you that book, I will not give it to you for free of charge because my mentor told me, Charles, never you give this book for free. And everyone I have given that book, I collected a token from the person. I always tell them, never you give this book for free. That is the only time people will value it. Get that book and read. It's very important. It will help you to build your team. It will help you to understand the difference between an empty ship and a gold ship. Okay. Now I'm going to take the last question, so we can call it a night. I added some people to our WhatsApp group and they promised to register. Suddenly, they left the group. Do I still follow up? Of course, yes. Yes, of course. You follow up, Noni. Sure. As we are exiting, I am chatting you privately. Hello, I noticed you left the group. Sometimes I copy the number and call you. It's part of the follow up. You don't just, you follow up. Even when partners leave group, I chat them up privately. I noticed you left the group. That is, if I see it, I noticed you left the group. What happened? And I will want to hear their cry and their fears and all that. I try as much as I can to teach, support, and all that. But if it's not working, I move on. All right. So you must follow up. Very important. Okay. Um, I have answered this question in another way. How do I encourage downline to decide to give up on RAGP because she feels she can't talk to people? Teach them. They don't understand the business concept. As long as they don't understand the concept of the business, the vision of the business, they will not see. That partner has not seen something in it for him. It happens in my team too. I have people like that. I'll have to start reprospecting all over again, trying to help the person understand the benefit of the business, what the person is losing by not um, taking advantage of the business. Okay, the name of the book is 45 Seconds Presentation that will change your life. If you can't find it, you can contact me. I'll sell the book to you at a token. 45-second presentation that will change your life. That's the title of the book. Okay. All right. That's where I'll wrap it up for tonight. And thank you very much for being my guest. Thank you very much for giving me the listening ear. Thank you very much for spending this time with me tonight. I believe you got value. If you got value, kindly put it up in the comment section and tell us what you learned. Because P. Rains and FBI Coach is very, very much interested in your success. We are very much interested. We have grown, we have gone beyond my team, my people. No, we have gone beyond that. We have moved to adding values to a whole lot more people. And that's also the concept of so many leaders in this business. Okay. So drop in the comment section what you have gotten from tonight's presentation. And it's been my pleasing pleasure and a privilege to share this few nuggets with you tonight. Thank you very much. And Charles Eze is going to sign out here. I remain the FBI coach. There are no two FBI coaches. Any other FBI coach, now counterfeits. All right, have a wonderful night rest and see you on the other side of the success. I want to see you on top. Take care. Well, before I sign out, I need to sign out with something wonderful. Let's dance and sign out of the house. And the GPA, now my only well yo. You go pay, they go pay, they go pay, they go pay. Eh.